Hi everyone, I'm YK2012 and I'm going to tell you today how to save time and UPEX when traveling from one city to another in Upland. Now when I say save time, I'm not only talking about saving time within the game, I'm also talking about saving your own time, about figuring out how you're actually going to get from, let's say, Bakersfield all the way to Nashville, Tennessee. You might not know exactly how to get there. You are not able to send yourself directly between those two cities. You're going to have to go through the hub city, which is San Francisco. Now, if you didn't know that, how are you going to figure that out? The Upland Guide has developed a travel bot which will tell you both the fastest and the cheapest ways of getting from one city to another in Upland. So you can see here, this is our Discord server. If you're not a part of it, we invite you to join. There's a link in the bottom. And here we have a channel which is the travel bot. So you can come in here, and it's so simple. You just type in the $ from Bakersfield to Nashville, hit enter, and then it will tell you exactly the cheapest way and the fastest way of getting there. So we can see the cheapest way is from Bakersfield, taking a train to San Francisco, and from San Francisco a plane to Kansas City. Kansas City, a train to Nashville. That's going to cost you a round trip of 1,815 UPEX and 138 minutes. The fastest route is taking a train from Bakersfield to San Francisco, a plane to Kansas City, and then another plane to Nashville. And that's only going to take you 72 minutes. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but if you want to get there faster, this is the way to do it. Now, one important thing to note is that when you're using this calculation and you're looking at these numbers in terms of the UPEX and the time that it takes to travel, the amount of UPEX is the actual fees of traveling. It doesn't take into consideration the cost of sends that you have to do between the terminals. So you disembark from the train in San Francisco, but then you have to send yourself to the airport in San Francisco. So that's another fee that you're going to have to take into consideration. And obviously the time as well. From the time you disembark until the time you send yourself to the next terminal, that's another thing that is not calculated here in this cost. Another thing you should definitely be aware of is the number of sends that you have. You want to make sure that you have the right amount of sends in order to complete your journey. Or you may have to take a layover to pick up some sends along the way. So you want to be aware of that as well before you start your journey. So once again, I invite you to join our Discord server, and you can utilize this great bot, which is for free. Anyone can use it. And I invite you to also like, subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know what you think of our bot.